support tomorrow evening so that we can begin to turn the page and bring about a better day in this country. So let me begin, as I always do, and many of you have done this with me before. I'm going to ask you to join me in visualizing, in as much detail as you can, how it's going to feel that first time that the sun comes up over Iowa and Donald Trump is no longer the president of the United States. Say goodbye to the chaos and the corruption? Are we ready to say goodbye to the cruelty and the division? Are we ready to say goodbye to the tweets? Well, here's our chance. And on that day, when the sun comes up, our real work will begin. Because we know the next president of the United States is going to face issues the likes of which we hadn't even thought of just a few years or decades ago. We're going to be dealing with climate change that has leapt off the pages of the science journals and is now threatening cities right here in the middle of the country with once-in-a-century floods happening on an almost annual basis. That is why we need to be prepared to look to the future and deal with climate change once and for all. We're going to be facing an economy profoundly reshaped by the emergence of technology, the role of gig work, things we barely understood just a few years ago. That's why we've got to make sure that we deliver an economy that values work over wealth and protects workers, whether you're a gig worker, a contractor, or an employee. We've got to make work pay in the United States of America. Around the world, we're going to face new kinds of issues. Global health security challenges, climate security challenges, cyber security challenges mounting as we speak and requiring a president prepared to lead the nation in looking to the future and facing the 21st century issues that are going to come before this nation. And we're going to have to do it at a time when Washington is more paralyzed by partisanship, polarized by politics than we have been in generations. That is what we will be faced with on the day of that sunrise we're looking forward to. And that's why we need a president prepared to leave the politics of the past in the past and guide our nation toward a better future. It's based on an idea of what the presidency is for. I'm not running for this office because I decided that I would like to occupy it. I'm running for this office because I believe that the presidency has a purpose, and that the purpose of the presidency is not the glorification of the president. It is the empowerment and the unification of the American people. And that is what you can help us deliver tomorrow evening.
And people who asserted unequivocally on Twitter last night that Bernie was going to win.
Still think he's going to win. Pete is going to come close second. No surprises for guessing where we are. We're in South Bend, Indiana, which is a small town of about 100,000 people, which normally no one would come to. If I'm honest, it looks like today no one's come here either. We've been walking around for about 20 minutes trying to find someone to speak to, because it is the hometown of Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who has just, by all accounts, although we're not sure yet, won the Iowa caucuses. It's interesting to see. It's quite an affluent place, but there's not a huge amount going on. But nonetheless, the success here is what he is portraying himself as being able to do for the entire country. So we'll have a little look around and see if that's true.
Yeah.